Hello my friends, and welcome. So today I'm doing a simultaneous video. So I am on TikTok Live and I'm doing a video for YouTube. And here we go. We're going to see how that goes today. So first things first, I'm going to show you what we're going to do for this July. We're going to do two projects. I'm going to show you one today in this video. Then we're going to go ahead and continue, and then we're going to go and do our block today for the cat. Okay, so here you go. This is the haunted Halloween that I was talking about. You're going to go ahead and go to fatquartershop.com, go into free quilt patterns, and find your haunted Halloween. We're going to be doing this weekly. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you the fabrics that I'll be using for this particular one. There you go. Little kitty cats in orange. So cute, right? Alright, so we got this here. Black with orange pumpkins. Purple with the white skeletons. How adorable, right? This one I'm going to open a little bit more. It's got a little bit more character to it. So if you're just joining me now, we are doing a simultaneous video. One for YouTube and one for TikTok. And these are the fabrics that I'll be using for my haunted Halloween quilt that we'll be making. So we do these on YouTube in my videos weekly, and I go on Tuesday through Friday posting videos 9 a.m. Eastern time. If you want to go check it out, you can go check it out at YouTube, which is my handle is at the Scrappy Quilter or the Unconventional Quilter. My light is being funny today. So that's that. I just wanted to show you what we're going to be working on. And now we're going to go ahead and do one of our blocks. My little crochet guy won him. Alright. And I know on TikTok I said I was going to be doing my pens, but I decided not to do my pens today. I decided we're going to be doing some quilting because I wanted to see how it would go if I do a simultaneous video. So again, these are this pattern I'm going to be using for this one block. Okay. For this one block, here we go. It's going to be a cat block. So basically what it's going to look like. So this is what we've been working on all in June. Right? All in June. Last 2 weeks or so. We'll be done shortly. Another week or two we should be done. Unless you guys, go ahead of me. And which you can. I'm going to finish it, and if you do, please send me pictures. I would love to see what fabrics you use and how they came out. Because not everybody's going to be using the same fabrics, right? I'm using my scrap fabric that I have left over from other things that I've used, that I've done. So here we go. I'm going to turn my machine on. You guys aren't going to be able to see the machine today, but that's okay. You don't need to. Okay? You're just going to hear a little racket in the background. Not a big deal. Okay? So here we go. So we're going to start with, oh, and you know what? I'm going to have to cut black fabric also in a few minutes. So, all right, here we go. So we're going to start with these. Let's start putting these together. right? Remember, and if your fabric is directional, which mine is not, make sure, excuse me, you dip it on the right one. Okay, so we're going to put these 3 strips together. Remember, if you need to, use some clips so you know which side you're going to be, you know, sewing on. So we're going to be sewing on this portion here, right? On the one side. So we have 3 different ones, and then we're going to put them together as well. But for now, we're going to go ahead, and then we got to put these together, right? So I'm going to put my, so I use these clips as markers to say which side I'm going to be stitching on. Sometimes I forget and then I stitch the wrong side and it's a whole mess, and yeah. And it's not really there to hold anything, it's really just to mark for myself what side of the fabric I'm stitching on. Alright, let's see, and then we need one of the black, because this is our main fabric that's going to be throughout. And then we're going to put, remember we have to put the two squares on the one rectangle, right? We do chain stitching. So we're going to stitch from corner to corner here and cut that off and then flip it open, and I'll show you in a few minutes. Alright, so let me go ahead and start stitching. There's one. There's 2. And there's 3. Now we're going to go ahead and also chain stitch, and I'll show you what that means, and I'll show you what the chain stitching looks like. We're going to stitch that now. We're not going to stop, we're going to keep on going. Now we're going to go ahead and do our corner to corner piece. We're still going to be connected. All right, now we're going to go ahead and disconnect. From a machine. So this is what chain stitching means. It is all connected. It saves you time. It saves you on thread. I'm sure most of you know. I need my little scissors. Keep my little scissors in this little pouch. Look how cute this pouch is that I made. So this is my English paper piecing kit. I sell these kits. Right now they're not on the website, but you can go ahead and message me, and if you want to order one, you can. I'll show that again later. My YouTube family has seen it in our last video. So again, if you want to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can. I do more quilting on there than I do on TikTok. Alright, so now on this one we have to go ahead and add our second square to the other side. Okay, so you've already done corner corner here, now we got to go corner to corner here. Right? Our second corner, guys. YouTube knows. My YouTube friends know. So again, we're going to start off. Alright, so now we have to put the other end, the other side. Make sure you press your fabric open nice and flat. Right, nice and flat. Oh my gosh. My blade again is, I have to figure out what is wrong with this light. It is annoying me. So now we have to put, sew this side on. So then it'll go like this. And we're forming a little cat. So we're doing a bunch of cat blocks for our quilt. Remember, we're going to go on this side. And here we go. Now remember these 3 strips? Right? Remember these 3 strips? We're going to go ahead, open that up. Finger press it, then iron it out. Come on. Finger press, iron it out. And one more. I know my TikTok friends can't see me ironing, but that's okay. Once you go on YouTube, you can see this video. All right. Here we go. So we're going to go ahead and this way. Yep. All right, there we go. So we're going to put these together. So 1, 2, 3, but for now we're going to do 2 at a time. Well, these 2. And because I don't want to mess up, right? And stitch on the wrong side. I'm going to put a clip to mark which side I'm sewing on. Right? Right. All right, here we go. Once it's in the machine, I'm going to go ahead and take the clip off. All right, now we're going to have disconnect from the machine. Again, we have a strip of chaining. We're going to go ahead and open it up. Finger press open, iron it flat. And then we're going to put our 3rd set on, right? So we're going to put it here. Going to lay it over. Remember, always right sides together. Wrong sides are out on both sides, right? And we're going to go ahead and stitch along this here 1/4 inch. So now all our strips are placed together, right? I'm gonna go ahead, finger press it open, iron it flat. There you go. See that? Now remember, we have to put our little square on, little black square on, and because we labeled it number 27, right? Number 27, that's an odd number, so odd goes on the right side of the body unit, because this is a body unit. You guys will understand in a minute, right? This is a body unit, and we're going to go ahead and go, remember, corner to corner, okay? Place that up there, and we're going to go corner to corner. So we're going to do that now. And if you guys want the pattern for this, it's a free pattern you can get online. It's called Cheshire Cat Flake Quilt, okay? And you can find it on the Fat Quarter Shop, or if you just message me, you can go, I will send you a PDF file of it. Again, it's a free pattern. You can use whatever fabrics you want. They do have a line. I don't think they have any more of the fabric though, because this is a older pattern. It's a 2021 pattern. So I don't know if they still have the fabric, which I really doubt, because once they have it and sell it, they don't generally bring it back. All right, so what I just did here was, I'm going to show you. So I cut the piece off, see, 1/4 inch from the seam here, okay? Remember, 1/4 inch from the seam. Then we're going to press that open, and it's going to look like part of a rectangle. See that? Now it looks like part of a rectangle. What we're doing here is, this is the body unit to our cat. So what we're doing here is making the bottom, the hiney of the cat, okay? And now we're gonna press this part open. Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and square that up a minute. Whoops. So I try and do things upside down and backwards. Doesn't quite work. Right? Doesn't quite work, guys. All right, here we go. So this is part of the head unit. All right. And this part here, we're gonna make it into ears, okay? So we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna cut on a diagonal line 1/4 inch from this seam here. We're gonna cut up here, all right, on both ends, on both sides, right? Remember, make sure you cut 1/4 inch on both sides. I'm gonna show you how that's done now. Use your ruler, find your 1/4 inch, make sure it's nice and straight, and cut. You're going to cut 2 little triangles off. And there you go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open these up just like that, and they look like little ears. Well, this way. It's going to be like little ears, right? You see it? Right? Little ears. But we have to press that open. I like to finger press first, and then go ahead and use my iron. Finger press and iron. And that kind of looks like it goes in with my rectangle as well. See that? So the ears will go like this. Okay, right? All right. So then we're going to go ahead and sew this part, the ear part to the face part, right? So we're gonna go like this. Here's the ears and here's the face. So we're gonna put it together like this, and then we're gonna flip it, and we're gonna sew along this line here. I'm just gonna fix it a minute, make sure. There we go. And go ahead and stitch that up. These blocks go rather quickly once you have everything cut and everything and laid out. See how quickly we can think this is done? We're almost done this block. The only thing I forgot to cut was the big rectangle in the black. So we're going to do that after I put this together. All right, so there you go. We have our ears, our face, right? Ears and face put together. So now we have to put our body, this is our body, large body piece, right? And our ears and face together. So again, we're going to put it like this, then we're going to flip it, because we're going to need right sides together, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and again stitch along here on this edge. I'm just gonna make sure it's nice and straight before I put it in my machine, and then I'll show you what that looks like in 1 second. This light is really bugging me out. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to switch maybe the plug. I'm not sure. All right, I'm gonna probably grab something else to put in there. So now this is what that looks like, okay? Nice, nice. Gonna lay that out, flatten it out, iron it, nice and flat. All right, let me see if it's my end. I'll be right back. Let me go find another end and see what happens. All right, here I come. I swear, they don't make these blocks like they used to. You know, they're annoying. Oh, that one's getting hot. I wonder if that's the problem. Let's see what happens with this one. Let's see what happens now. If it turns off, then it's not the block. I'm gonna guess it's the cord itself. And oh well, here we go, right? Here we go. It is what it is, guys. All right, so now we have the ears, the face, and part of the body. Now we have to add the body on, right? But we're not gonna do that quite yet, okay? So what we're gonna do is, move this over. I got stuff all over, guys. Don't mind my mess. I'm just gonna put that there. Let me see if you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Right? We're gonna keep our sticky note because we need that for later. So we now have to cut the black piece off here, which I forgot to do earlier. So I'm just gonna take one of my strips of black that I have here, and I forget what size it is because I haven't cut them in a while. We're just going to go right to our where is, did I pass it? Oh, I did. It is 6.5 by 5.5. Okay. So we're going to cut a rectangle piece, 6.5 by 5.5. I'm actually going to do 2 because we're going to do another block here as well. So let me line this up. Actually stand up for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Do 6.5 on this side. Now let's do 5.5 here. I'm gonna cut 6.5 that way. There's half, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So we're going to do 2 blocks today. Oh. Come on, just lay up there. Flatten these pieces out real quick. We're going to go the other way and do 6.5. Alright, so I'm going to make this straight. Okay. I want 2 straight edges, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this side. I'm going to stand over here and cut along this side. right, and then I'm going to cut 6 1/2. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 1/2. All right, there's one. We're going to do one more for our second block while we're here. Make sure you're 1 2 3 lines. Nice and straight. All right, now we have our 2. So we're going to take this one. I'm going to show you where we're going to add that now. It's going to go to the top of this block here. Now it is going to be a little smaller than this block here, but that's okay because we are going to put this in the middle and then we're going to square it off. All right, and then now we're going to stitch along this line right here. And we're just stitching along this line here. Alright, so now we have this here, right? This piece here, this piece here. But we're going to go ahead and cut those sides off. So we're going to do what's called, we're going to square this up nice and straight. So when we sew this half to the other half, oops, it is nice and straight and even. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and press this open, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so here's your two pieces together. We have half of our kitty cat done, right? Half of our cat done. So now we're going to take this and take the other half, and we are going to stitch it along this line here, right? So see here, right here. So we're going to flip this over. And we're going to stitch right here 1/4 inch. We're going to stitch along this side here 1/4 inch all the way down from top to bottom. And that makes our kitty cat. So here we go. And then this block will be completed once I do this. All right. Let me press this open and I will show you what it looks like. Now remember, when you're pressing your fabric open, let your fabric tell you which way to press. Okay? Because this, usually I wouldn't tell you that. Usually I would tell you always, not always, but most of the time you're going to go your dark fabric, and that's how you're going to press. But look how adorable this kitty cat is. See that? There you go. And there's your kitty cat. There's one. So that's number 27. So we're going to put this to the side. Remember, there's 30 of them that we have to do. We've already completed some. TikTok, I will show you in a few minutes. So we're going to put our sticky note back on here. Put that to the side. And we're ready for that row to put together. We know where it's going to go. All right, so now we're doing number 28. Number 28. I'm actually doing them out of order right now. Because I do have to cut more fabric for the other half of our blocks. Okay, so here we go. So this one's going to go like this. So again, same concept what we're doing, okay? We are going to go ahead and do our strips. So we're going to put our strips together. There you go. That's strip 1. Strip 2, actually, I'm gonna go this way with it, right? Didn't even put it on right. And this one, we're going to stitch on this side. So I gotta put my markers on, if not, I'm not gonna know which side I'm stitching on, and I'll stitch on the wrong side, knowing me. That's what I do all the time, right guys? YouTube will tell you guys. Do it all the time. And sometimes it's okay because it's not directional and I can just flip it over. But if I am using directional fabric, it's a little bit harder to do that. So we're going to take our black rectangle piece that we already cut. I'm going to put it one square here. We're going to take another square on this side after we stitch this one on. Remember, this one we're going to go corner to corner. And then we're going to go ahead and take these pieces together. Place it there. And then we're going to stitch on this side. Alright. So now we have the little markers so we know which side we're going to be stitching on. So now we're going to go take this to the machine and go ahead and chain stitch all these. It'll take me a minute. And I take the clip off once I insert the fabric into my machine. Because again, it's really not holding my fabric, it's just marking which side I'm stitching on. And you don't have to do that, but I do that for my own sanity. Just so I know which side I'm stitching. Again, I just give you a little, you know, tips and hints on what to do. Whether you use them or not, that's really up to you. That's what makes it easier for you. This makes it easier for me, so that's what I'm doing. You know, everyone's brain works differently. Alright, so now we're going to take this piece and we're going to go corner to corner. Inside corner to outside corner. And then we're going to take this one, last piece. Excuse me. And again, there we go. There's our chain stitch, right? There it is. All right, and again, we do the chain stitching because it saves on thread, it saves time, and we just want to get our projects completed, right? We want to see the outcome of these. So I got one strip, two strips, three strips, and then the little one. Now this one, remember, we have to add another square right here and go corner to corner. That is a little bit difficult to do this time simultaneously, but oh well, right? We try new things, right? So again, corner, inside corner, outside corner. We're going to do inside corner to outside corner. So on a diagonal here. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the other pieces. always hit my knee. That's another thing, guys. I always hit my knee on this table. All right, so now we're gonna take this piece here. We have to add this one on here, right, guys? Finger press that, iron it. Whoop. For whatever reason, this doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't realize it had moved. So we have to take this fabric, and now we're going to add this fabric to this side, okay? And stitch on that one side. And just so you TikTok viewers know, you can go ahead on my YouTube channel and see this complete video. Okay, it'll be uploaded for July 5th, I believe. It'll be uploaded for July 5th at 9 a.m. So all my YouTube videos that you'll see will be, they all upload Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. All right, and if you subscribe to that channel, you'll get notified. You have to go in your settings and make sure you hit get notified of when I post new videos. And pretty soon I'll be going live on YouTube as well. All right, more subscribers I get, I can go live. All right, so now we're gonna put these together, right? So all three have to get placed together, right? So we're gonna stitch here and stitch here. Okay, guys, so here you go, YouTube. We're gonna stitch here and here, TikTok. All right, so we're gonna put these right sides together. Again, put my clip here. Actually, I don't need my clip because I don't have a whole bunch. So I'm just gonna put that right in the machine. Now we're gonna disconnect all of them. So as you can see, as I was talking to you, I did another chain piece, okay? And if you go to my YouTube channel, let me see, can I write a little note? Oh, come on. Try to do. Alright, so I just posted a comment stating where you can find my YouTube channel, and it doesn't come up at, it's at the Scrappy Quilter, but when the name pops up as the Unconventional Quilter. Alright, I know I made it difficult for everybody. Everybody's like, oh my god, is this you? Yes, that's me. I just didn't name it the same. But yeah, that's where you can find me. So I put it in the comment section there for you. So if you'd like to join, go ahead, go over on YouTube, find me there, and then you'll see this video and other videos. Yeah, this video and other videos of what we've been doing. I think I put 9 parts. Yeah, 9. I think this is part 10 of our cat quilt. So if you want to see the first 9, go ahead and go on the YouTube channel and find it there. And it also helps me get noticed more on there. so I can do more. Right now I don't get any money for any of this, you know, unless I sell the quilts itself separately. And I will say some of this fabric has been donated to me from viewers, you know, who want to see what I can do with what they send me. So if you want to do any donations, let me know, and I will send you a message where to send it to. So we're going to take our triangle pieces off here, our corner pieces. All right, whoops. And that's for our cat ears. So we're going to go ahead and press them open and then take it to the iron. And go ahead and press that open with the iron as well. I finger press it, you know, first just because it makes my life a little bit easier. Here's the little ears. Aren't they so cute? So cute, right? And we're going to add that to this portion here, which, oh, I overcut on here. That's okay. I'll cut that off in a minute. As you can see, I have more fabric on each side. That was probably a mistake, but that's okay, because I'd rather have more fabric. Like I tell you guys, I'd rather have more fabric cut over and I can just cut that off than not enough fabric and I'm too short. So stitch around along the top, stitch along the top, make sure, yep, my ears are gonna go right. And I don't do these in any particular order. And I will say that we will be doing, next week we'll be starting our Halloween quilt. It's a wall hanging, which you guys know I love wall hangings. I prefer to do wall hangings than actual full-on quilts, but this one's going to be a full-on quilt and it's going to be given away to someone as a gift. Okay, but I will also make this quilt into a wall hanging as well, just not on here. It'll be, you know, done separately. You guys don't need to see that. I will probably post a picture of it, or do a, you know, tiny little video of how it came out. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and so we put our ear and face together. We squared off the sides, and now we're gonna go ahead and put this unit together with the rest of our body here. All right, so we're gonna go flip it over, right sides together, and stitch at the top. We're gonna stitch right here at the top. Okay, press this open. So for the light it's staying on, guys, so it must just be the block was bad, because it was getting hot, that block. So I think I should just toss this block now. There, I tossed it out of my face. All right, so this is number 28, so that's even. So we're gonna go ahead and put our small square block, see that, number 28, it's an even number. So we're gonna put that on the left side of our bottom piece, okay? And I'm gonna show you why in a minute, TikTok. I'm gonna show you why once I complete this block. I'm gonna show you, we've already completed row 1 and row 2 of this, so, and we're gonna go corner to corner, corner to corner. forgot. Look what happened. I forgot to make sure. What do I always forget, guys? I always forget to make sure that I have enough bobbin. Did not make sure that time. I forgot to look. So I'm going to have to switch out my bobbin real quick. And here's my bobbins that are already done. As you can see, I'm running low, so I'm going to have to make some soon. So see, I use this little handy dandy bobbin case, and as you can see, I already have quite a few missing, so I'm gonna have to thread some of those. Whoops, stay there. Thread some of those. So all I have to do is pop it in my machine, and off I go. Right, off I go. I don't have to sit here and thread bobbin, and you guys are waiting for me to do this. So here we go. And we're gonna go ahead and sew that up. There we go. That's what we want to see, right, guys? That's what we want to see. Always make sure you have enough bobbin thread. Always, always. I always tell you guys. Even though I tell you I'm the biggest culprit of them all. Alright. So what I'm doing, where I'm tossing, this is my little trash bin. It's so cute. Got it for $1.25 at Michael's. It was like 85% off or something like that. It was an awesome deal. So I got a couple of them. I got this one here, and I got this one here. And I got that back in after Easter. So it was like their Easter decor. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll take it. So this one we're going to put on this side. So before we place the body on this side, but because this is his hiney, we can't have